titty women want the city. Niggas send a picture, I need something new. Plane tickets for some different views. Swear my mama.
What's up everyone, this is Blue Nova Dream Cloud Digital, and today I'm bringing you a new tutorial on Eli Sostre's new song. Well, not even new, the project and the whole song's been out for a minute, but his song called New Pirelli. A lot of people want the vocal mixing process on how to get the same quality for New Pirelli. So I'm going to show you all today exactly what I did. So first thing, just to make sure everything's off the master. Later on I'll show you exactly what I did with the mastering, but the vocal I'm about to play raw.
Fake titty women want the city. Niggas send a picture, I need something new. Plane tickets for some different views. Swear my mama needs some better news.
Alright, so the first thing he did, I know he used a little bit of auto-tune in the song. So to copy these settings, input type soprano voice, key D, scale minor, put the retune speed at 10, scale detune. Just make sure to keep all these settings, just change it if it's different. All these 100, 30, 0. Just make sure all your numbers are like this, but this is what really matters. So the next thing I have is a Footie limiter. What I do with it, the first thing I did is I brought the release down to 0. The attack is at 2.04 and the head is at 9.77, and I brought the ceiling down just for the vocals that were peaking a little bit. So we're gonna go ahead and play it.
Fake titty women want the city. Niggas send a picture, I need something new. Plane tickets for some different views. Swear my mama needs some better news.
Alright, so that sounds pretty good so far. Next thing we have is parametric EQ. These are the settings that I have for it. In the past videos, this may look the same in the past video, but I went ahead and adjusted the settings a little bit more. But in the FLP, when you download it, you'll be able to, adjust it. But for this, I pretty much kept it like this and probably adjusted this knob here and just a few other frequencies. So we're gonna go ahead and play it.
Fake titty women want the city. Niggas send a picture, I need something new. Plane tickets for some different views. Swear my mama needs some better news.
So it sounds pretty decent right now. There's still some harsh S's and high frequency, but we're going to take care of that later. Next thing we have is the Footie compressor. What I have is a threshold at negative 21.9, ratio at 30, gain 5.9, attack 2.5, release 200, and the type is hard. I'm going to go ahead and play it.
Fake titty women want the city. Niggas send a picture, I need something new. Plane tickets for some different views. Swear my mama needs some better news.
So we have that so far. Next thing is the EQUO. And I pretty much adjusted it to what I felt like sounded kind of better. I felt like it added a little bit more high frequency in the vocal. Made it sound a little bit better to me. So we're going to go ahead and play it.
Fake titty women want the city. Niggas send a picture, I need something new. Plane tickets for some different views. Swear my mama needs some better news.
So I know there's a lot of high frequencies and harsh S's that we still got to take out. Well, not take out, but take care of. So the next thing we have is a de-esser stereo, which is a Waves plugin. So what I did, I have the audio on split, frequency at 8,773, sidechain. Make sure it's selected on high pass. Monitor is audio. The threshold, I brought it down to negative 38.3. I'm going to go ahead and play it.
Fake titty women want the city. Niggas send a picture, I need something new. Plane tickets for some different views. Swear my mama needs some better news.
So far it sounds pretty good right now. Next thing I added was Footie parametric EQ2. And the adjustment looks pretty weird, looks pretty different from compared to the other videos that I've posted. But for the one band, 63 hertz, 61%. For the second, 138 at 39%. Third band, 427 hertz at 39%. The fifth band is at 3,840 hertz and percent is 39. Fourth, 8,545 hertz and 39%. The sixth band, 1,700, that's 17,997, 39%, and the seventh band is at, what is this, 60? It's kind of hard to see, but I know the drop down right here is at 2,000. So we're going to go ahead and play it.
Fake titty women want the city, niggas send a picture, I need something new. Plane tickets for some different views. Swear my mama needs some better news.
Alright, so the vocal's almost done. We're gonna add the Footie Delay too. So the first thing, input type, keep it straight down the middle. Put the volume at, put about right here. Feedback, normal. Put the volume on just right here. Put the cut, I didn't cut any of the delay, so I just kept it natural. Boosted it all the way to the right. The time, I moved it all the way over. And make sure, in every song, this can be different. Just make sure, according to the tempo and how you snap the song, if you're using like a wave, the instrumental, or MP3, this can all be different. OFS, put it straight down the middle, put the dry. Volume is just right here. I don't even think I changed it. So we're going to go ahead and play it.
Fake titty women want the city, niggas send a picture, I need something new. Plane tickets for some different views. Swear my mama needs some better news.
So the next thing we're going to have is a Fruity Reverb 2. I put the delay all the way to 0, the bass cut all the way up to 100. I put the decay all the way to 5.0 seconds. The high cut is at 1.9. Size of the room all the way to 100. Put the crossover 490. We can go ahead and say 500. The dampness, put it at 5 kilohertz. Put the low cut, put it 1536. Diffusion all the way to 100. The dry, put it at 99. Early reflection level is at 99. And the wetness is at 30. I'm going to play the quality.
Fake titty women want the city, niggas send a picture, I need something new. Plane tickets for some different views. Swear my mama needs some better news.
So it sounds pretty good right now. The last thing I have is Fruity Limiter, just to make sure the vocal is just leveled and on par. So like I said, I always keep the release down to 0. I brought the gain up and I brought the ceiling down. I made sure the vocal was at 6 decibels. So we're going to go ahead and play it.
Fake titty women want the city, niggas send a picture, I need something new. Plane tickets for some different views. Swear my mama needs some better news.
Alright, so now that we have that, I'm going to go to the instrumental. And the first thing I did is I added Maximus. On the master, it's not anything. I just made sure I got this band. Left click, hold it, and drag it all the way up, just to make sure there's not a limiter on the master. On the high frequency, I only brought up the high just because I'll make sure the vocal, I just make sure the hi-hat sit at negative 12 decibels and my snare level in the high frequency is at negative 6. So we're going to go ahead and play with the instrumental.
Fake titty women want the city, niggas send a picture, I need something new. Plane tickets for some different views. Swear my mama needs some better news.
So for this one, you can notice that the snare high level went to negative 3, but we're going to take care of that on the master. For the mid, I left the mid alone. We're going to go ahead and still play just so you all can see it.
Fake titty women want the city, niggas send a picture, I need something new. Plane tickets for some different views. Swear my mama needs some better news.
Now that we have that, just left it how it was. The mid level, I mean not the mid, the low, I left that alone too.
Fake titty women want the city, niggas send a picture, I need something new. Plane tickets for some different views.
So now that we have that, the last thing is just having Maximus on the master. What I did is I got the high frequency, went ahead and got it, and I adjusted it down. Let's go ahead and reset this. So naturally it would be right here when you open the Maximus. You're gonna left click, hold it, drag it down to about the 6 point level with negative 6 decibels, and just make sure that you'll see the compression. It'll look like a kind of like a peak or something pressing down right here. It's gonna just make sure the high frequency of the snare is gonna be a negative 6, just so it doesn't hurt people's ears when they listen.
Fake titty women want the city, niggas send a picture, I need something new. Plane tickets for some different views.
So what you see is the purple part is a compressed portion of the high frequency. and the white is going to be what's going to be played. So you want to make sure that the white is going to be at -6, and you can see at -6. So in the mid frequency, left the mid alone. For the low, I left it alone. I really don't mess with the mid or the low on the master. It's really just only the high, because I just don't want to hurt people's ears when they listen. On the master, there's not anything on there. The last thing I did is I added a limiter on Isotope Ozone 5. You don't have to use Ozone 5 for limiter, but I went ahead and did it. Really just because there was something in the EQ that I just wanted to cut out some of the high frequencies. So what I did is I made sure this will be off when you open it up. Left click it, post equalizer, go to the 8th band. You're going to click low pass and brick wall. It's going to give it that cut. I noticed that in a lot of professional songs. The last thing is maximizer. I just left it alone. Just kept the threshold at 0. Not too many channels. I didn't want to add any. I didn't do too much on it. I just left it alone. So we're going to go ahead and play it.
Fake titty women want the city, niggas send a picture, I need something new. Plane tickets for some different views. Swear my mama needs some better news.
So now that we have that, the last thing I noticed that Eli Sostre does on his vocals is really the background vocals, but he adds some distortion. You might hear it in like a Kanye song or Travis Scott song. So what I did, brought up auto-tune, just kept it in the same key, D minor. Put the Footie parametric EQ. I really EQ'd it weird. I didn't want to put like a whole vocal chain or a whole vocal processing on it just because it's just background ad-libs. So went ahead and just adjusted it to how it felt like. And what makes the distorted sound is making sure you go to hardcore. Hardcore is part of FL Studio. So you can easily just click on it and hardcore will be right here. So open it up. Click Blue Lead XS. In the preset, it'll already be a preset in FL Studio. And what I did, I think there would probably be a reverb in here. Just make sure that it's going to be empty. Just take the reverb off. And what I did is I brought the Footie limiter. We're going to go ahead and play it. Let me solo it. So the Footie limiter, I just brought down, I adjusted the gain knob, and I raised the threshold. You really don't have to do this, but I just noticed there was probably a little bit of background sound, just that I wanted to noise gate out. So we can do just left click and bring it up. And the attack, I kept it at 2.04, release at 0. And the head at 2.04. The last thing was the Footie Delay. And just make sure to copy these settings. You can pause the video if you want, but just make sure the values are like that. And like I said, the time adjustment can be different depending on how you snap the instrumental or how you're recording the song. So everything all together now sounds like this.
Titty women want the city, niggas send a picture, I need something new. Plane tickets for some different views. Swear my mama needs some better news. Look at me, all of these gold links. New Pirelli and some gold links.
So that pretty much wraps up the vocal mixing tutorial of New Pirelli. If you have any more requests, put it in the comment section, comment what song you want, and I'll do my best to try to get the vocal quality of the song. Make sure to subscribe to Blue Nova Beats. Subscribe to DreamCloud Digital. If you have any questions, email me at bluenovabeats@gmail.com. And for any beats or mixing and mastering service, go to bluenovabeats.com. And that really wraps up the video, so thank you all for watching.
Fake titty women want the city, niggas send a picture, I need something new. Plane tickets for some different views. Swear my mama needs some better